Hey guys, welcome back to Retro Reel.
Oh look, this is the original Legend of Zelda. It
We're
says
playing.
so right there.
It's the Legend of Zelda something.
Whoa!
Oh! Yeah,
It's Breath of the
Breath
Wild.
of the Wild. So this is a pretty popular game right now.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of 2 games for the Switch right now. So,
Actually, there's plenty of games for the Switch.
Yeah, there's a lot of indie games.
there are a lot of indie games for the Switch.
But yeah, this is a pretty good title. Put out. Pretty smart of them to put this out at release, because it's such a big game that
sold the Switch for people.
Yeah, well, just saw something that Switch just broke history for Nintendo as their highest selling console ever.
Already? It beat the Wii?
Beat the Wii.
Holy crap. I guess that's what Zelda will do for you. So,
Yeah.
what's going
So-
on here? This seems like plot.
Okay, so yeah, basically, Zelda's talking to Link right now, being all like, "Hey, wake up! You know you're in that swimming pool. You're in the swimming pool. Gotta wake up now."
Summer's over. It's like Roxas. Seems like my summer vacation is over.
Never over.
Except
well,
instead of rejoining with Sora, he's got to go murder a king.
yeah.
Basically the same
So
thing.
he's coming back to life, whereas Roxas is dying.
Aw.
He's hiding in the depths of everywhere. So yeah, so you're inside this like chamber, and you've been here for a couple of years, and by a couple I mean 100.
Spoilers.
And yeah. So you're coming out of here, and you're like, "Oh, hey, I'm in this room," and apparently that's the thing that I gotta go touch.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. So here we go to go touch that thing. Touch the thing. So now this is gonna give you your Sheikah Slate or your Nintendo Switch.
Very subtle.
That is a Sheikah Slate.
That's your Nintendo Switch.
$399.99.
Your long slumber.
Without DLC. Or anything else included. So yeah, so now he's picking this thing up and he's like, "Oh, it opens
That
up."
is totally a Switch.
Yeah. See, I've played both the Wii U version and the Switch version now, and it's like,
This is the Switch version, right?
yes, this is the yes. The thing that upsets me that I wish they did was if you were playing on the Wii U,
Wii
they
U
should have just redesigned that as the Wii U gamepad. But I guess which is weird because the Switch version is a port of the Wii U version. So yeah, because the Wii U one. Ready? Okay. So
Ooh,
I like
pants.
this. I like this. So I got pants now, but I like this. Look, you have no like clothes on or anything, and there's this chest. So I gotta go open the chest. He stubs his tootsies.
Funny.
So you get these old shirts and everything. So now you have some basic armor.
Right.
I mean, that would have been more decent of me to put that on to him before kicking the thing, but you know.
Hold the Sheikah Slate up to the pedestal.
So okay, so now this is telling you, this is the animation, because there's really no much more to this right now than just the animation.
What do you mean?
Like she's like, hold the Sheikah Slate up to that and everything, but that just shows like that's setting up the animation, why he holds the Sheikah Slate up to the rest of the things when you find them. Because there's going to be like other like little platforms, and you're going to put the Sheikah Slate up to it.
Okay.
And so it puts it up to it. But okay, now he's rejoining with the world after 100 years.
It's a lot of years.
Link, you are the light,
So how is she talking to him?
our light.
Uh,
that must
So
shine on high
she's
once
sealed in
again.
Ganon's castle, but
There's
I
a shock. That never
think-
happens in Zelda.
I think she's able to communicate with him, like in his head, or something.
She must have been so bored for the last 100 years. Like the one person that she could talk to is napping in a pool.
Hey, wake up, you idiot!
And Link's like, 5 more years.
So now this is the over dramatic shot. Look at it. Ready? Da 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 da. That makes it so pretty.
I wonder where the final boss is.
He's See, and then there's the little title slate, and I like how it's not like an overbearing title slate. It lets you still see
Yeah.
the pretty atmosphere. And then the whole panorama thing, that's not me doing that.
Right.
And then you're just like, oh, by the way. See, now there's an, like, old man. He's just watching us. Hey,
Come back, sir.
I'm going to go sit down over here. But so, what's cool about this, and in the Switch version more than the Wii U, because the Switch version has longer draw distance. So you got, like, their great beasts and everything that you got to get. When you could zoom in. If you zoom in. Oh, of course he's not there. But, oh, wait, no, he's in the front.
Where?
He's moving.
I don't see him.
He's, like, right, like, where my reticle is. He's moving.
Oh, I saw his eyes.
You can, yeah, you
He's
can,
looking
like,
at us. He's like,
yeah, you
oh.
kind of see him. But that's cool, because, like, he walks around the entire mountain, and then, like, you'll see him on the side. That's where you can clearly... And then there's the other one that you can see, but I don't... You got to be from a certain vantage point
Right.
to start seeing him. So you're just picking up things. So I got a tree branch. The deadliest weapon in the
I
game.
don't think that's true.
There has been so many videos on YouTube of people, destroying Lionel, destroying everything with a rock and a tree branch. So it could be the deadliest weapon. So right now, so basically, you know, you're just waking up, getting all your stuff and everything, and it's just showing you the bearings. You know, collecting your stuffs, because you're gonna need this for basic crafting. What I can say is that, like, after you play it once and then you start over, it becomes a lot easier in the beginning, because it's like, oh, I know what to look for. You know, as opposed to, like, just starting out. When you start out, it's just like, there's too much stuff.
What is it like?
Too much stuff. Okay, so you can push this off here. I don't know if it's going to do anything. It might kill the old man.
I was going to say, you hear,
Oh, no!
roll credits.
Oh, why is it going? Where is it going? Is it going to the...
Well, you're going to get some kind of experience when that murders the local wildlife.
And it just kills every... Okay, so... I'm going to take his axe. Don't tell me.
And my axe.
Okay, so you didn't hear. So like,
You're not supposed to take that?
so I can go and talk to him.
I didn't even see him.
I
there.
could take his apple. Oh, wait, she's talking.
Don't be a jerk and give his axe back.
Basically. So she's just telling me, okay, so this is how you use your mini-map. So the yellow thing, that's what it wants me to go to. So I can either decide to take his apple, take his torch, or just talk to him like a normal person.
Just talk to him. Don't be rude.
Oh ho. Well met, stranger. Who are you? Spare me another story. I'm just an old fool who has lived here alone for quite some time now. Oh! What a bright-eyed young man like you in a place like this. Where are we? Answering a question with a question. That's fair. As I cannot imagine our meeting to be a simple coincidence, I shall tell you, this is the Great Pitoo.
Plateau.
According to legend, this is the birthplace of the entire kingdom of Hyrule. Let me
it's not
stand
Hyrule
up for a
anymore,
better
right?
explanation.
Oh boy, do I envy you!
I thought he was gonna like hit me with the thing. He's just like clunk. Oh, see, there it is, up at the top left.
That bird?
Yeah, that's the great Meadow Van Meadow.
The poor thing is stuck.
Well, when it goes into things like this, like I could still move around this, but everything else is frozen.
Right.
Should be here for some. Please let me know if I may be of service. So I'll take this, and he's gonna be like, "Hey, well, just tell me yourself to my torch, and I ask you, what are you planning on using? A weapon to set things on fire? It's a secret." I see. Well, then do as you please. Plenty of monsters ahead of here. Remember, you could be used as a weapon if need be. Swing around with purpose. All right, basically, okay, so that's this game's version of, because like people online were like, oh, so you can use an axe to cut down trees and a hammer to break rocks and a torch to light things on fire. I guess that was the way that the game's version of like, yeah, you could use it as a weapon.
If you're dumb.
Don't use it as a weapon, but you can. I beg your pardon. I believe it's my big apple. You can't just go around and take it wherever you please. Oh ho ho! Forgive me. I forgot you were the protagonist. Please help yourself. An apple on a flame makes such a succulent treat. Okay, so let's see.
Oh, the jump button.
Listen, the jump button, it might be weird for like little close, like area ones, but it becomes so handy later on, especially when you're climbing. Okay, so right now what they want me to do is to go over to where the little yellow dot is. But as I walk through here, there's gonna be like acorns and everything I could pick up. I could be like, oh, I'm getting all these things, and then random pigman's gonna come out and attack me.
I thought he said to go to the temple. Oh, hello.
So he's not dead yet. So the cool thing about them is, like, you saw that he got mad because I took his stick. He was gonna go grab that, and he that's why he pointed at it, and then I took it away from him. I was like, no. So yeah, you can go to the temple. Generally that's, I mean, yeah, you could go to the temple. Okay. So what's cool is, like, I could jump into here, you do your little dive animation, and this guy comes up.
Oh,
and it's the little Kakarot. He found me, and then he's like, how can you see me? And so he gives you a little seed. And so you collect the seeds, and by collecting the seeds, it'll give you upgrades to your weapon stash, or your bow stash, or shield stash.
He was in Wind Waker.
Yeah, well, the Kakarots, because that goes back to even Ocarina, because, no, Majora's or Kakarina, because, like, they're part of the Great Deku Tree and everything, and Link is the child of, like, the forest or something.
He's a Kokiri.
Yeah. So that's why he could see them. But they just like, oh, you were gone for 100 years. So this is funny that they did this. So immediately you go up here, and so everyone was playing, and they're like, oh my gosh, it's the Master Sword.
That thing's rusted out the wazoo.
And you get it, and it's a rusty broadsword. But people they're like, oh, well, I already found the Master Sword. It must be doing good.
Nope.
You got tricked.
Did anyone really think this was the Master Sword?
There was one playthrough I watched. I think it was like a GameSpot or IGN or something, and the guy's like, well, guess I found the Master Sword already, and then they picked it up, and it wasn't.
Because you never find the Master Sword this early. It's always like 2/3 of the way through the game.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, he just despawned.
This is the greatest game of all time.
They despawn if
Flawless.
they see you. Yeah, if they see you, they try and run away, and after like a few hops, they get away from you. Okay. So there's a bunch of ruins here, and there's a bunch of pigmen. See, there's another pigman. He's like, hey, I'm a pig.
How do you feel about the enemies in this game that aren't like old, ancient, sentinel-like beings?
As far as like
piggies,
the
basically.
pigs?
Yeah.
Pigs are fine. Because you get the pigs, and then you get the lizards. And then the lizards are obviously, like, the pigs are, that's the baby version. You know, that's the I'm the first boss, or fight first enemies.
They're just super unintimidating, though. Like, you'd think that the King of Darkness, Ganondorf, would have, like,
Well, remember,
more
he is a pig.
intimidating enemies. Yeah, he's a pig. Ganon is a pig. But, like, you'd think that he wouldn't have silly little cartoon minions. He'd actually have something intimidating.
Well, that's why he has the Lionels. And that's why when
Lionel
you
Richie?
find... What?
Lionel Richie?
Yeah, he has
Sure, I'm
Lionel
the
Richie.
first person on the planet to make that joke.
That's why, like, once you see the Lionel, you're like, oh, crap. Like, this is a real enemy.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so there's these great beasts all over the place, or
That
the
looks
Guardians.
like Porky from Earthbound. He had his little mech thing.
Like the mech thing,
Yeah.
I'm thinking more of the thing from The Incredibles. The ball.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
But, yeah, so essentially what happened, because, like, when they tell you in this game, it's just kind of like, oh, here's this long story.
Are you spoiling it?
I could spoil it.
Put up a spoiler tag right now. All right, take it down. All right,
Spoiler
ready.
tag. So if you haven't, I mean, this game has been out for like a couple of months now, or at least two months, almost 2 months.
That long?
I think it's been about 2 months. No, it can't be because the Switch just came out last month.
That sounds ridiculous.
But okay, so like what happened? I mean, but everyone's been watching this game like crazy. But basically, what happens?
Why don't I actually let
is
them? Let's let them discover the story along with us in our playthrough of Breath of the Wild.
But
But I want to talk about it.
Okay, yeah, I guess. So no spoilers.
Because I've never played this game. In fact, I've never really seen anything about this game. I'm like one of 2 other people in this world that's kind of like, yeah, it's all right about this game because it just seems so empty. Because I've seen you play it, and I feel like nothing really happens for 80% of it.
Oh, things happen. Things happen, boy. Then again, whenever I play like an open world game,
I
I go
really-
and find the little nooks and
I've
crannies.
really only seen you explore.
That's like my favorite thing to do in open world. That's why like
You'll be like, I want to climb this tower, and then you spend the next 2 hours jumping on ice cubes trying to get to the tower. And that's basically my experience with this game. So
that's like when I play Fallout 4.
yeah, so I'm ready to be proven wrong.
All right. Well, we will continue this next episode.
I will say it looks very pretty. What do you think, Link?
Oh, wait, is that a bird?
Is a plane?
That's just a regular
It's
bird.
like you know the Pitbull song. Look up in there, it's a bird, it's a plane. Nah, it's just me.
Nah, it's just
Guys,
it's just
guys,
like-
don't worry, it's just me.
Can I?
All right, Link.
All right, bye guys.
What you gonna say? Put that away. Put that away. Link, no, Link, no.